Hey guys, it's Goosebreeder here. I'm basically going to go through a little rundown on what I do to warm up every day, and I pretty much warm up every day. It's very rare that I'm not DMing before I play, or even if we're not playing with my team, I'll make sure that I'm still staying sharp. So I feel like this is very valuable for anyone who plays on a team or who plays CS seriously to make sure you're warmed up every day. And I'll just show you what I do, and maybe you can find something you like out of my daily regimen. And yeah, maybe I can help you. So first off, what I like to do is every day. Sometimes I change up my what I do first and the order, etc. But I mainly like to just get into like a frag shack server, and I'll just run around with my AK or my M4. I'll do uh, I'll do like it kind of depends what I'm aiming for, but I'll do like a decent amount with my AK and a decent amount with my M4. And I normally get into a frag shack and I just spray. Sometimes I'll go for headshots, depending on the fight, of course. But I like to practice my spray just to make sure I'm obviously able to play against like real people, because I'll do a couple other things and I'll get into that later. But it's pretty simple. I just run around, I try to practice my spray, a little bit of my headshots, and then I'll switch off to my M4. As you can see, I've switched to my M4 here, and I'll do the same thing. I like to spray a lot. I'm not really a scream or anything here. I like to spray. I take a spray duel more than I'll take a headshot. Um, Obviously, unless it's just their head showing, I'll go for the headshot, but I'm really comfortable spraying, so I practice that the most. So I run around, and what I'm trying to do is, you might see me kind of mess up here and there, but that's the whole point of DMing. It's just, I'm trying to practice my, where I'm starting my spray, basically. It's obviously really easy to kill a guy if you start the spray at a headshot. So I try to do that a lot, or at least align it so that I'm shooting like their neck and lower. So I do that, and every day I'm still trying to work on it. I still mess up here and there, and I just try to get my spray down. I try, at least lately, I'm trying not to crouch spray too much. That's kind of where I'm at right now in practicing my shooting. Sometimes I overdo the crouch spray, so I'm trying to find my balance. Normally I can crouch spray pretty easily, so I'm just working on getting the spray kill without crouching. And yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm just running around and trying to better my aim. Next off, like I said, the order doesn't matter here. Sometimes I'll do one before the other. Like right now I'm doing it aimbots, and sometimes I'll do that first in my day, like my daily routine. Sometimes that's the only thing I do. Very rare that this is the only thing I do. I almost always get into a frag shack server, but I've been liking this more and more as of recently. What I do in aimbots is, as you can see right here, I'm just trying to burst headshot, and switch. So practicing on my snapping here, going in between different bots, trying to kill them pretty quickly, and moving on to the next one. So I'll practice this for quite some time, and then sometimes I'll do a little bit of spraying, practice my spray. I like this a lot for spraying and headshotting because I can practice where I start my spray, and normally when my spray's really good, it's because I'm starting it off properly, and I think that's the most important thing into spraying. Like, of course, correcting your spray is pretty important too, but with the new update, it's a little bit harder for me to correct my spray if I mess it up. So I'm focusing more on just making sure I'm starting my spray properly. Next off, I'll swap to the M4. I always practice both rifles. Sometimes I'll do a FAMAS, something like that, but that's very rare. So I'll just pick up my M4 here. I use the A4, and I'll practice spraying. Same thing, I'm making sure I'm starting my alignment properly. I do realize like here and there I'm not starting it properly, and I try to really focus on the head, and that helps me kind of start it properly. So I'll do that for quite some while. Eventually I'll make the bots move, just so I'm not just free frenzy killing on a bunch of bots standing still. Practice a little bit of just practicing against people who are moving is important too. So I'll do that for, it depends how many kills I want. Like sometimes I'll do a lot more, sometimes it depends on what I'm doing that day. Like sometimes I'll just do a lot of frag shack and I'll do just a little bit of bot. Sometimes I'll do a lot of bot kills and just a little bit of frag shack. Kind of depends like what I want to do that day. Kind of what I want to work on that day as well. So after I do kind of my bot killing, or it depends what, I said, depends what I'm doing first. I'll move on to pistol DMs, and as you can see, there's not too many people in this server. I already did my warm-up regimen this morning, but I'm doing it again just so I can show you guys what I do. Basically, I practice my USP more than any other pistol. I rarely practice my Glock. I just don't feel like it requires that much practice. Like, just W and mouse 1 is basically the Glock, so I just run around and I practice my USP. And yeah, I feel like it's pretty important to practice your pistol, and I've been doing it more so lately. I know a lot of people who just don't practice their pistol, so it's kind of why I'm talking about it right now. Just you win a pistol round and it practically gives you an extra 2 rounds if you play it right. So winning both pistols, that's just 6 rounds in a match, you know? So it's pretty important. If your pistols suck, like, it's pretty hard to win a pistol round. Even if you have really good strats, if you just can't follow up the shots, like, what are you gonna do? So it's really important. I try to practice it pretty often. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the pistol. That's pretty much all I do for my warm-up routine. I hope you guys found some tips, or maybe anything you found out of the video that was useful. And yeah, see you guys next time.